Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. The crowd is buzzing for this one here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny. Sergio. Here comes the mirror.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has... We're expecting an all-out offensive display. They're both trying for a knockout. He threw a punch and just got countered. Swing and a miss with the jab. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. No, and down goes the Miracle Man. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
A lot of effort being pulled right there. Jacobs in real trouble. Let's see that again.
That's lights out right there.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Catch and shoot. That counter punch caught him clean. Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's... Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again?
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. This is not where Daniel Jacobs wants to be right now. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it.
Well, hold on a second, John. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to... Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Right hook won't score. No rest for the weary. The straight right just misses. Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. And down goes Daniel Jacobs. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Both men getting off the canvas in that incredible round.
And they were heavy.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Keep in mind, both of these fighters got knocked down in the prior round.
I've seen that twice before. Both fighters knocked down in the same round. And you think, who's going to go back as confident? Who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Perfect counter lands. That counter punch caught him clean. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Nobody home with that hook. Oh, and that one really got Martinez good. One more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Good counter punch. There's a counter shot. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And he scores with the counter. Sergio Martinez is dazed. How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely got...
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
I need to go back out there and you will win this round.
It's good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about it. Get your shot.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
To put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Misses with the straight left. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Good defense stopping that jab. Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he gonna do? How is this fight still continuing?
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! This is not where Daniel Jacobs wants to be right now. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Sergio Martinez is rocked. Maravilla is flat on his back. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure. Time for the 5th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
That counter shot lands. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Good counter punch. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
They exchange punches. His jab just got blocked. Both men step back for just a moment. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? And the referee will allow this to continue. Let's talk about Jacobs in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Just keep him on the end of that.
But we don't care. Go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out.
That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You've let him back in the fight.
Let's start the sixth. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Stamina is off the charts. Beautiful counter shot. Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. And there goes Jacobs, he's down! You can see here on the replay, a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
I've got to see that again.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
They've got a pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. Nice job blocking the hook. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Well done with that counter shot. They blocked the hook. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Listen to what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You let it
Great round, now relax. Relax now, I don't want you to roll.
get behind the basics. Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then
Take him out, he's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's a...
just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Round 7, here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That counter punch caught him clean. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher? Hold it right there. Maravilla in some trouble here. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
His jab just got blocked. Blocks the left uppercut. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? And he scores with the counter. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This can be so frustrating when you're such a fast fighter.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Jacobs in real trouble. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
It's when you talk about champion.
And we enter the 8th round. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Good arm positioning, blocking that hook. Caution is being thrown to the wind. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he gonna do? And he scores with the counter. Which one of these athletes, hold that thought. This is not where Daniel Jacobs wants to be right now. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Incredible work rate. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted.
They both want the knock. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here.
You're taking too much. The fight is over.
The fight is over.
Too early, too early. Should have let him get stuck in with it.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
Just like another like TKO. It's Teddy Pendergrass over. TKO is spot on. What a shot. You know what? The argument was there. The referee didn't know what to do, but he called it. Great shout.